Hey y'all, I'm Amy Duggar. I am the niece of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. I'm the oldest of all the grandkids, but I am a little bit of a wild card. Just because my last name's Duggar doesn't mean a thing. I am just a regular girl. I'm gonna try my hardest, but there's no guarantees.
I don't want to screw up. I don't want to be that girl that just gets up there and everyone laughs at and points at. This is
Hey guys, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. Who's ready for a dragon? Who's ready for a dragon? Who wants to get dragged? Is Josh Duggar gonna get dragged again? Yes, he is. And who's gonna drag him? Oh, cousin Amy, because why not, right? So it's another day, it's another drag. It's another Josh Duggar dragging day. And I'm sorry, you guys, I have a video I need to do about Free Britney Spears, but there's been so much Duggar tea this week. I feel like with the show getting canceled and everyone sort of responding to that and all of these things coming out about the kids not getting paid and Amy talking about wanting her NDA lifted and all of that, you know, there's just so much to talk about constantly. And the family has 875,000 people. I mean, it really does, but it doesn't. But you know what I mean. So Amy, who is a mom of a little boy named Daxton, he is the cutest little kid, ginger, red hair, so sweet. And if you guys missed it, I actually did a live stream on Instagram with Dylan and Amy, and we had so much fun. These two are so sweet. They are the nicest couple. They are hilarious. And Amy has really been using her voice to speak out. I would clap back at anyone that says that Amy is out for fame or that Amy really is trying to ride the coattails of her family. To the contrary, I would actually say that Amy, who has been silenced by an NDA, has always just wanted the best for her family and also doesn't want to be associated with some of this stuff simply because she cannot control them. She doesn't have access to them, and people are in a way kind of penalizing her for being related to them. And same with her husband. Her husband actually told me that business deals have fallen through because of Josh's arrest and people thinking that they are connected to Josh and they just don't have a relationship with him. So Amy has been using her platform to really share, really been outspoken about just, she's grateful that the show has ended. Like when the show was canceled, Amy said this: "Thank you for the ride. I'll treasure memories always. Also, I stand with the network in their decision." So Amy says that she stands with the network and that she is with the network on this decision. And her mom actually responded by saying, "Great memories. We had so much fun filming in Nashville when you decided you wanted to be the big country star." So she and her mom support the decision of the show being canceled. But something else that Amy, and that has been really on Amy's heart a lot, I've noticed, is that there's kids that have been hurt by all of this. And she's really taken a stance of what Josh was looking at, what he downloaded is a travesty. It is one of the most horrific crimes that can happen in humanity. And it is a job of a parent and of adults to protect the most vulnerable, which includes children. And she's a mother of one, and she has Daxton. She has a business. Her husband has a business. They're busy. People are constantly asking her if she's going to have another kid. And she's like, "I'm at my max right now. Like, don't even ask me that." And I always tell Amy that she shouldn't feel pressured. I only had one. If you only have one, that's fine. I think there's an odd stigma for kids that are only children, but some people just, that's what works for them. But she's also been using her platform in a very positive way. And this is what she said the other day on Instagram: "It is our right and ultimate privilege to protect these little ones. I love being his safe place, the one he runs to when he's scared of thunder, the hand he wants to hold while he takes a nap, and the one who nurtures and comforts him. What a joy he is. Children are beautiful and they are precious in his sight." It is our job as parents to protect our children, and it is our job as a parent to love and to protect them from all of the stuff that's out there online. One of the biggest questions constantly that happens with influencers or any public figure is the dancing the line between what you should share about your kids and what you shouldn't share, and what information should become public versus what isn't. And because parenting is individual for every person, because children, there's no laws against sharing information about children online if the child is yours and you are their parent. And because there doesn't seem to be any specific things except for like the obvious things, like we don't want to put our kids in a situation like what happened with Josh, but you know, there are safeguards that we can do to protect our kids online from online predators and from exploitation. I, for one, don't share photos of my son. I only share photos with his hand, with a face covered. The only photos that exist of my son online from before would be from either years ago where you saw his face when he was little, or if he accidentally pops up on a stream. But that really doesn't happen very much because I don't go live very frequently when he's awake. That was a choice I made as a parent, and I think Amy is starting to realize that there's a lot to think about when it comes to who's looking, what they're looking for, and how to protect their child. And so she kind of slammed Josh in this post. She said, where did the weekend go? And it was a post of Daxton swimming. I posted the unedited version, and then I thought to myself, is this too much skin? He's just shirtless. And then I thought, you never know who is seeing this picture and what they are thinking. And now I'm going to be extra careful and protect him. I encourage all parents to be very careful on what they post from now on. I now have a new set of eyes, and I'm more of aware of how someone can use anything for evil. It's the sad truth and something we're sharing for sure. Love y'all, and well, we just missed the weekend we spent in eating yummy barbecue and tons of swimming. And she was honestly met with a lot of very positive comments on her Instagram. One person said, once you know the depths of evil and depravity that exists in the world, it's hard to not have those thoughts and concerns. We shouldn't have to think about such things, but we live in a very fallen world. Good for you for protecting your baby. Love. Looks like a fun weekend. Another person said, children's privacy matters more than people realize. What normal-minded people see as innocent is exploited by those who are sick. This is very important. Another person said, this is very true, Amy, especially as a public figure. There are too many sick-minded people out there. I'm so glad to see you're doing everything above and beyond to protect little Dax. Have a great day. Another person said, agree. There are parents who think it's cute to post their little girls shirtless at the beach or their little boys' bottoms, but like you said, you never know who is seeing it and how it will use them. Amy is taking a new position, and she's going to be more protective about what she shares about Dax, and obviously she is seeing now the evils of what people do online and how that information gets disseminated. Someone who is still kind of not there yet is Joy, and Joy has been getting a little bit of heat because of some of the posts she has made of her kids with just diapers on, and some of the stories she has shared of her kids where, you know, they're just not fully dressed. And so people are like, Joy, given everything that you know and everything that's happening, like, why are you putting Gideon out there in just his diaper? Like, please think more. And then there was a video she shared a couple weeks ago, which was a throwback of him getting stuck on a chair where his little booty was hanging out of his diaper. And it's like, while that's cute, you just don't know how that can be used. One thing that I always think about is that TLC's really weird obsession with showing kids on the potty. Like, think of all of the kids that are on all of these multiple shows, and it's always like potty training the quints or whatever, or the sextuplets. That's not something that needs to be publicized. A children going to the bathroom is not for the public, nor is changing a diaper, nor is having a child walk around in their diaper. You wouldn't put yourself on social media generally just in your underwear, so you should probably give the same courtesy to your child. And just because it's just a baby doesn't excuse it, in my opinion, because you don't know who's looking at those photos, and you don't know how that photo is going to get disseminated. And children deserve privacy, just the way you and I do. With that being said, I like that she's taking a stand against this, and I do hope that Joy can kind of follow suit, because Joy was getting dragged last week about it. And I don't want to do a lot of dragging of the kids right now because honestly, they're going through so much. But I do like that Amy will sometimes use her platform to nudge indirectly some of the people in her lives. She speaks openly about therapy and medication, and I always feel like that's a nudge to Ginger. And maybe this can help nudge Joy. What are your thoughts about this? Do you think she's slamming Josh? Do you think she's trying to just like play it safe? And do you think any of the other Duggars will follow suit? Tell me in the comments below. Bye, guys.